Imagine this. You are sitting on a quiet and calm beach, listening to the sound of the ocean waves, a cool drink in your hand, and then...
Welcome to Ryotaro, Japan! And guess where I am? This is Kohama Island! And today I'm going to visit the idol group, the member idol group that owns Japanese Inn in this Kohama Island and see what it's like.
That's right, I'm continuing my Okinawa adventure by visiting the secluded island of Kohamajima, just a 30-minute ferry ride from the island of Ishigaki, which I featured a little bit in my last video. Kohamajima is a tiny little island with only 500 residents, but its beautiful beaches and the scenery mean it gets over 160,000 visitors every year. And one of the reasons this island is so popular is thanks to this man. This is Shinobu, one of the original members of Japanese idol group, Da Pump. And like I mentioned earlier, he runs a special kind of minshuku or Japanese inn on the island called MIYARA-SOU, which is where I'll be staying tonight. Let me tell you, Da Pump is a big deal here in Japan. The band's history spans all the way back to 1997 and is the namesake of the Japanese pop industry, even today. Da Pump has sold millions of records here in Japan, but probably the most popular of Shinobu's era was the song F, which I can't share with you due to the copyright reasons, of course. So here's my own non-copyright infringing rendition. もしも僕が一人なら I hope Shinobu-san never sees this video. Shinobu left the band in 2005 and returned back to his hometown to run his family's traditional inn. Not only does he provide a place to stay for his guests, but also joins them in enjoying the island by taking them out to try different activities. For example, he'd take you out on his personal boat to small islands like this. Maboroshi no Shima, literally Illusion Island, a tiny island that only appears at a certain time of the day due to the tide. You can also join in the snorkeling experience where you can see all the beautiful marine life and coral around the island.
Wow!
Witness such beautiful fish such as these little blue ones, and this one is called a blackfish. Yeah, majestic. Since we have a little bit of time before meeting up with Shinobu-san this evening, let me teach you a little bit about the history of Okinawa. Now, I know some of you guys may not really have much of the image of Okinawa outside World War II movies featuring Chris's best friend Ken Watanabe or Karate Kid 2, which was filmed in Hawaii. But Okinawa is actually quite unique in relation to Japan because since these islands are separate from the mainland, for thousands of years, they developed their own culture, architecture, and religion. In fact, these islands being considered Japan is actually relatively recent. It was in the 15th century that these islands went on to be ruled over by Imperial China. This is when they became known as the Ryukyu Kingdom, with their base of power centered around Shuri Castle, which you may have seen unfortunately burnt down in 2019 and is currently being rebuilt. It wasn't until the 17th century that the Satsuma clan, unrelated to the type of orange, took over Okinawa and it became part of Japan officially. This unique history and culture makes Okinawa feel completely different to the mainland of Japan. Like these bright red castles and buildings, Shisagurian lion statues and traditional dress, mixed with Japanese culture and then mixed with American culture in recent years. And often, Japanese people think that the Okinawan people are far more relaxed and laid back than the mainland. But what was it about Kohamajima that made Shinobu-san want to come back? In the evening, I sat down with him to hear more about his story and a connection with Kohamajima.
もともとこのゲストハウス、民宿は僕の母親がやってたんですけど、で僕が高校1年生の頃に上京する1ヶ月前に亡くなっちゃったんですよ。旧盆に小浜島に帰ってきてた時になんかね亡くなった母親になんかこう呼ばれた気がしたんですよ。当時も忙しい時も島の行事とかにはもう帰ってくるようにはしてたんですよ。やっぱふるさともともと大好きなので、例えばNHK の紅白歌合戦終わります。でその後カウントダウン TV の生ライブに出て朝方4時ぐらいに終わって、そしたらもう羽田に速攻向かって朝6時半の飛行機に乗って
一番で
そうっていうのもあり、プラスもうガキの頃からもう船と海がもう大好きすぎて、もちろんその環境、 その自然とかっていうのは目で見えるから分かるじゃないですか。
はい、
で島の伝統行事があって、でそこに住んでる島の人々、
はい、
そういう人間らしさ、今でもこうなんかこう物々交換みたいな、例えばそこの冬瓜ね、いっぱい取れたからその知り合いのおじさんがここに持ってきてくれました。お金で返すんじゃなくて、じゃあ僕がじゃあなんか魚取れたからそれをまた取れた時に「ああ前冬瓜ちょっとごちそうさんになったからありがとう」みたいなね。昔東京でねなんかこう隣の人に醤油借りるみたいな、
はい、
そういうのがやっぱまだ残ってる島なので、意外とね都会だとそういうコミュニケーションとかっていうのがどんどんこうなくされていってるじゃないですか今。僕が大事にしているのはですね、やっぱ心の豊かさだったりとか、そういう暮らしぶりをですね、もう本当人といい距離感、もう本当にいい距離感を持ちながら呼吸をするように、遊んでもらえるっていうことを、テーマにビジネスをしているので、ぜひですね少しでもちょっと気になってみたらですね、ぜひ遊びに、来てください。今日はありがとうございます。
はい、今日本当にありがとうございました。また来ます。
はい、ありがとうございました。
失礼します。
And so it was a calling from Kohamajima and the rich culture that brought Shinobu back to his own hometown. When guests come to visit Miyara-SOU, Shinobu-san also takes time to sit and talk with them in the evening. And if you are lucky, you may even get a special performance of the traditional Okinawan sanshin. If you are looking to experience a more traditional Okinawa, there is no better place to look. Check out the description box below for the places that I'll be in this video. So that's it for the video. I hope you enjoyed all the secret places that Shinobu-san has taken me to. So when you are in the Yaeyama Islands, make sure to visit Kohama Island and stay at Miyara-SOU, that what Shinobu-san owns, and enjoy this after-hour party and meet locals and feel the local life. And I'll see you in the next video.